Studio 88, MSY here. Welcome back to another Madden 22 New York Giants franchise mode episode. And to start us off, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to any of my followers who do celebrate Thanksgiving, at least for me and my family. I know I do. Anyway, after getting that out of the way, I just want to quickly go over what we did in the last episode and kind of bring it into week 1. So last episode, we simmed through the entire first season, starting from week 11, where I forget what our first record was, but that's not too big a deal. We went through the offseason, went through the draft, so I am going to quickly do a recap there. So we do have Daniel Jones still as a starting QB. This is going to be the first official year he's going to be evaluated, really. I mean, he has had 3 seasons. He's entering his 4th year. This is going to be his 5th year option year, I think. I don't know if it is or not, but this will be his 4th season. Last year, passed for 3,981, 22, and 15, so no excuses this year. We did also draft Spencer Rattler, and I forget what round we drafted Rattler in. We drafted Rattler in the 5th round, so potential future quarterback in Spencer Rattler. I mean, Noel Dev, not bad actually and stuff though, not bad overall in general. But obviously as of right now, Dan Jones is the guy. We do have Saquon coming back. Obviously, he suffered a few injuries last year. Although he did still rush for 9 touchdowns, 945 on 204 carries. Should be nice. Also added to receiving touchdowns, nearly 300 yards. Should be. If he can stay healthy, he should earn a big contract with us. In the offseason, we did add Tariq Cohen, the 27-year-old back. He obviously suffered torn ACL and did not get much playing time. He's only on a 1-year deal, the former 4th round pick. We did also draft Kyron Williams out of Notre Dame, and Gary Bright returning at fullback. We have rookie Floyd Perrin from Wisconsin. At the wide receiver position, didn't really do much. Kept Shepard, kept Galladay, got rid of Darius Slayton via trade. Kadarius Toney will be the number 3, but probably more logically the number 2 option. Devin Funchess is probably the biggest addition to the wideout core for the season. Actually, the only addition to the wide receiving core coming over from Philly. Also did retain Colin Johnson and Pharaoh Cooper. Pharaoh Cooper most likely for the kick returning. At the tight end spot, we did add on Robert Tonyan, so we lost Evan Ingram, which was going to be expected. We add on Robert Tonyan, 18 catches, 204, and 2 touchdowns before tearing his ACL. So basically, we're going off his 2020 season, which will hopefully improve. We did add the rookie tight end from Washington and Cade Otton, and retain Caden Smith at left tackle spot. Aiden Thomas, by far the Giants' best offensive lineman IRL, should be pretty solid here as well. Is making great growth and potential. We do also have rookie Ryan Wynn-Morris, Zion Johnson to start at left guard there with Shane Lemieux, Tyler Linderbaum, our 1st-round rookie, and Nick Gage, as well as Kalekli Osemele and Brad Bredesen, then starting right tackle was our 1st-round rookie as well in Akeem Akwanu, and Matt Peart as the backup. The rookie left end right now is Isaiah Foskey with Raymond Johnson backing him up at the right end spot. We do have Azeez Ojulari, who had a pretty good rookie season last year. I believe he put up 7.5 sacks with 62 tackles on for loss. And we do also have Quincy Roche, Leonard Williams, and Dexter Lawrence are the man up front. We did also add Vernon Butler Jr. in free agency and draft PJ Musfire out of Penn State. We did have Mark Pauline free agency on a 1-year deal to see if he can grow. Actually, he might be on a 2-year deal. We do also have Cam Brown. Blake Martinez added rookie Brian Osama out of Oklahoma, Tay Crowder, and Carter Coughlin as the linebackers. Added Carl Joseph to play that right outside linebacker kind of coverage role guy. Had 31 tackles last year for Carolina, and we did also add Neville Hewitt in free agency. James Bradbury and Dory Jackson were retained, as well as Darnay Holmes and Aaron Robinson. Added Chris Harris Jr. in free agency. Pretty good zone and man and really good play rec, which is one of the reasons why I did want him. He's going to be playing the slot. Logan Ryan and Julian Lopre, free safety, strong safeties, Xavier McKinney, Jerry Kicker, still Graham Gano. The 35-year-old still has one of the best legs in the NFL, that 97-87 accuracy. still bodes really well when we added Matt Hogg free agency. We do have 9 picks this year, a regular 7, with the addition of a 6 and a 7. So how we go is this is where it's going to be the official year now in which Daniel Jones really truly gets evaluated. Now I do want to quickly just look at the depth chart and set it. Actually, no, Pierre can be the backup with the full tackle spots. Shane Lemieux can be the backup to both guard spots. Pierre is going to be the backup there to both spots. Starting left end. Oh, he's starting at right end. I don't know why. Deidre Laurie's going to be the starting right end. With Quincy Roche backing him up. And then Raymond Johnson. I do want to see Johnson get in some reps. Just based off depth wise. But Quincy Roche is going to be more so the backup defensive tackle spot there, yeah. That's perfect there. Perfect. Who's going to be doing kick return? Tariq Cohen, 100%, with Kyron Williams being 2. Yeah. Tariq Cohen honestly makes the most sense, yeah. That's also why I did add him. Ramagano is going to be doing kickoff. Long snapping will be Tyler Linderbaum. Third down back will easily be Saquon, with Tariq Cohen being the third. Power halfback will be Barkley, with Brightwell being the 2. Let's get Kyron Williams in there. That's the 2. Slot wide out will be Kadarius Toney, yes. And then left end Azeez Ojulari, with Quincy Roche coming off the edge over Carter Coughlin. That's the right end. I want Foskey coming off, with Quincy Roche coming off, yeah. Defensive tackles, all those guys, yeah. I do want to see Brian Osama get some reps. So Carl Joseph, I'm actually gonna, I want to see Osama get some reps first. Slot is there is perfectly fine. And yeah, I'm liking that, alright. So let's hop into this Philly game. Should be pretty interesting of a game. I think we're relatively even matched. Philly, though, has a much better offensive line, as we know. We are home, week 1, Philadelphia Giants opening us up. Graham Gano to get us started. The kick is up by Gano. It is deep and it will not be returnable there for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts comes onto the field for the first time. He's entering his 3rd season as the Philadelphia quarterback, 73 overall. Very, very fast. Solid accuracies all around, but should still be a really game. It's Foskey, Ojulari, and Williams in up the middle. Lawrence bringing some pressure. Hurts is going to do what he does best and take off. Hurts will slide after pick with 10 and the first down. Giants are going to want to be very, very careful of that with his running ability, as this 1st and 10. Now Hurts is going to drop back once again. That's broken up. James Bradbury batting this one away. So we take a look at the 2022 draft class. Akanu, Linderbaum, Johnson, Williams, Foskey, Omama, and Cotton, just to name a few, as well as Wynam Morris. 2nd and 10 now here for Philly, as Miles Sanders is going out of nowhere. That's the rookie, and Omawa getting the initial hit, and Sanders going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 10 now for Philly. And snap there's Hurts. He's under pressure and he's going down. That's Williams for his 1st sack of the season. So the Giants get pressure there on the first drive. That is a really good first defensive drive, as Tariq Cohen will get a fair catch there at the 28. Obviously the rookie running back Daniel Jones coming on for his 4th season. Looking to see if he can improve from the past few seasons. Daniel Jones will give it. This is rookie. Or this is Saquon Barkley going absolutely nowhere, getting stuck in front of Zion Johnson. Johnson not doing too good at pulling. They're getting in Saquon's way, but that is 2nd and 10. For New York, Jones is going to quickly fire it out, and that's caught Kadarius Toney. A quick play designed for Toney. Looked like he was going to have a pretty solid rookie year after his little mini breakout game there against Dallas. Then after that, didn't really get too much done as Jones there on the run will find Toney. And Toney's now down there at the 49. So good start there for Kadarius Toney. When they get him the ball, good things do happen. So see if they try to get him the ball a lot in this game, as Jones now will give. Barkley has a hole. And that's one thing Barkley has not really had, is a good offensive line. I mean, obviously we don't know how this offensive line is going to be. Right now, it looks like it's holding up. Those Barkley will take off there for a big gain of 15. 1st and 10 now for New York. Jones looking to pitch this one out. Can't really get the pull block is the rookie Akeem, but Barkley will pick up 2 there on the carry. Bringing up a 2nd and 8. Kate Otten and Tony are the tight ends into the game. 2nd and 8. Jones will give. It's a handoff there to Barkley, and Barkley will pick up 6. 4 carries, 23 yards now there for Saquon. 3rd and 2. Toney and Shepard, Toney and Galladay are in, as well as Barkley. Jones running play actions. Jones looking across. He's going to fire, and he finds Kenny Galladay. Cross middle. Galladay still looking for his first touchdown as a New York Giant, I believe. Don't think he caught one last year. That was a big grab across the middle by Kenny Galladay. 1 catch, 14 yards there for Galladay's. Barkley up the middle. Barkley trips and falls, picking up 5. Saquon already starting off solid, running the football. 2nd and 5 now. For New York, Jones is going to look. He throws, fire, caught, touchdown. Robert Toney, and he's in for his first touchdown as a New York Giant. His first catch as a Giant is a touchdown as the Giants in the red zone. They had one of the worst red zone offenses last year under Jason Garrett. And one of the worst offenses in general last year under Jason Garrett that came onto the scene later. That was after he was fired. As now the Giants start off their first offensive drive of the year with a touchdown. 7-0 lead for New York, as that'll go into the back of the end zone. Touchback. 4:47 remaining in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts shotgun with Miles Sanders to his side. This will be a quick throw there. Pass complete to last year's rookie Devonta Smith. He makes a 6-yard grab. As Asamoah on the tackle. That's his 2nd tackle of the game. Ojulari now getting pressure on Hurts, and that'll be an overthrow there intended for the rookie Garrett Wilson. Obviously, they drafted him first. Now, very speedy offense with Wilson, Ruggs, and Devonta Smith. Henry Ruggs obviously is out there as Hurts under pressure, and Hurts will go down for the 2nd time today. Another 3rd down sack there for the Giants. That's Dexter Lawrence getting the pressure and bringing him down. Hurts obviously scrambling. Dexter Lawrence getting there as both defensive tackles already have a sack. Tariq Cohen will fair catch this one at the 41. It's a good field position for New York after the sack. After a decent punt, not the best punt, but obviously not the worst. This will be a give now. Barkley, he's going to break 1 tackles down. Only after a 2-yard gain. This will bring up 2nd and 9, so maybe even just 1.5. Not a lot of yards there. Barkley, Jones looks, oh, that should have been picked. And then there for Shepard on the quick out. Bad decision to throw there by Jones. Luckily, nothing really happened to it. There was no pick. As Jones will look up the seam, that's the rookie Cade Otton on his first catch. That is one good thing about Otton, that he has pretty good hands. Probably one of the best hands out of the tight ends this draft. Jones now will hand this one off there to Barkley. Pierre the tackle. That's a good block there by Galladay off the edge. And Barkley's pushed out of bounds at the 21. Pickup of 20. Beautiful hole there. Open up for Barkley by the O-line. Then Galladay laid a great block there on the edge. Bring up a 1st and 10. Toney and Otten. Toney Everyone is Jones now looking sideline. It's caught. Shepard out of bounds at the 14, pick up 7. This will bring up a 2nd and 3. Beautiful throw there to the sideline. Jones now on the run. He's looking, setting up a screen there for Kenny Galladay. Galladay will pick up a first down. Down at the 11. Beautiful throw there. Right, Jones are on the screen. Is Barkley getting a little bit of a hole? He's going to pick up 7. This will bring up 2nd and 6. Obviously, red zone offense here for New York was a focus in fixing. Jones under pressure, and Jones is going to try to force it. Kenny Galladay, what a grab there. He is down at the 1. Kenny Galladay completely mossing someone. Jones probably should not have thrown that. It's not going to cause any harm, though. He's in. Jones now 1st and goal. Hands this one off. Barkley's going to break a tackle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Barkley's in for his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants now looking to extend their lead with a Graham Gano extra point. That extra point is up, and it is good. 14-0 lead for the Giants over Philly. I will also show the slider set after this game, but it is on all Madden with Mat 10 sliders. That's Graham Gano boots. This is going to be a touchback. What a start for the Giants. I mean, Philly is not looking good. Their offensive line is not looking good. And they do also have rookie Evan Neal, but their offensive line in general just isn't looking good right now. 1st and 10. Hurts scrambling out again. Hurts going to take off. He is sliding, hit by Harris. That will be the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia down 14-0 here in the Meadowlands to the Giants. 2nd and 6 after a Hurts carry. Quickly taking a look at the first quarter stats. Looks like the Giants honestly really dominated. Daniel Jones 8 for 977 and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley 9 for 53 and a touchdown. Galladay had 3 catches for 24. Tony 2 for 23. Shepard 1 for 7. Otten 1 for 16. Tony and 1 for 7. And receiving touchdown. Osomo with kind of that. Both Lawrence and Williams with a sack. Graham getting all perfect on extra points. And yeah, that's how that started. Lawrence getting pressure. Ojulari now bringing pressure. This is caught there by Dallas Goedert. Bradbury in coverage. Bradbury couldn't get over in time. But great pursuit there by this Giants D-line. That is honestly getting more pressure than we probably thought they were going to with this front. Running no huddle or running play action there was Hurts. He's going to find Devonta Smith across the middle. Tackle there by Osama. This will bring up now 2nd and inches for Philly. Hurts running play action. Hurts is going absolutely nowhere. He is sacked by the newest free agent, Markel Lee. He did not get fooled for that. And Lee with the big tackle to bring up a 3rd and 8. Hurts now rolling out. Hurts is under pressure. The rookie cannot bring him down for his first sack, but Dexter Lawrence will make the tackle there at the 42. Hurts will be stopped 3 yards shy of the marker. It's going out for a field goal now. It's an extremely long field goal. That will be put wide and no good out at the 49. That's close to a 60-yarder, if not a 60-yarder. As that long field goal is no good, which now bring up a 1st and 10 for New York at the 49. Daniel Jones takes a snap. Saquon Barkley with some room to run. Barkley's down there at the 44. 10 carries, 60 yards and a touchdown after about a 7-yard gain there for Saquon. One thing Saquon seems to be back on is his patience. As seems to be running patient. Barkley there will pick up 5 off that 11.64. And I mean, he seems to be running relatively smooth too. 1st and 10 now. Running play action. Jones taking a shot deep. Kenny Galladay working against Darius Slay. This is broken up. Darius Slay. They took a shot deep to see if they could catch Lacking, and that's who you want to take a shot deep with is Kenny Galladay. Only thing is Darius Slay was on him. That's beautiful defense over Darius Slay. Tariq Cohen getting a little bit of a hold. Tariq Cohen will pick up 7 on the carry there, which will bring up 3rd and 3. Cohen still in the game for this 3rd and 3 play. Daniel Jones will look his way. Tariq Cohen makes the grab, and Cohen's down there after a gain. After pick up first down. Not really sure how much the gain was, but he does pick up the first down. Now 1st and 10, running play action. Jones on the rollout, looking, finds Galladay. Galladay's tackled there at the 1. Giants doing a great job at getting their playmakers involved today is Kenny Galladay. On that reception there, I believe that's either his 4th or his 5th, as Jones under pressure, going absolutely nowhere on the play action. That was Taylor there on the sack. Bringing this one back out to the 7. 2nd and goal. Jones takes the snap. It's a handoff there. Saquon's down there at the 3. Actually down at the 2. Give him the extra 3rd and goal for New York. What will the Giants draw up? Jones will hand this one off directly up the middle. Saquon's not in. He's 1 yard shy. Tried to go over the top. No good. 4th and goal at the 1. Giants now are going to keep the offense out. Kyron Williams checking in for New York. Jones gives. Williams not in. He can't power this one in, as that will be a turnover on downs at the 1. Giants cannot force it in. Awful field position though for Philly, having to go 99 yards to go all the way down. Giants wanted to try powering in with Kyron Williams giving him his first career carry. Could not. Obviously Saquon there probably would have been the better option, but they wanted to kind of switch things up, because if Saquon's in the game, everyone knows that it's going to Saquon. He switched it up a little bit. Does not pay off. This is a give Miles Sanders. He's going to burst up Foskey on the tackle down there at the 10, bringing up a 2nd and 1 for New York. Or for Philly. Excuse me. Play now in the play action will give. That's Miles Sanders. We're trying to get through. He only picks up 3. That's Logan Ryan on the tackle. That is a first down for Philly though. 1st and 10 now. First now handing this one off. Tackle made there. Blake Martinez right up the middle. Gain of 4. Giants defense has done a relatively solid job at limiting the chances of this Philly rushing attack. This will be rolling out. It's picked. Logan Ryan. He does not get his foot down though. What an interception by Logan Ryan. Just couldn't get his feet down, so it doesn't count. But what a play that was. This will bring up a 3rd and 6. What a route there by Garrett Wilson working against Blake Martinez. So no reason why Garrett Wilson shouldn't have won that. But still a great route. Blake Martinez actually did a good job at making the tackle right away. Could have easily been blown by Wilson, but makes smart decision. That's also Garrett Wilson's first career catch of the rookie from Ohio State. Gets on the board for the first time as the screen's not going anywhere. Tried to set up by Hurts. Hurts starting 4 for 8, 46 yards. Nothing really going for Philly. 2nd and 10. Now for Philadelphia. 1:57 on the clock, 3 timeouts. It's obviously the first quarter. As Hurts under pressure, Hurts is going to roll out. He's going to be throwing cross, body broken up. James Bradbury working against Henry Ruggs. Signed that new deal with Philly in the offseason. This will bring up a 3rd and 10 now. Hurts will hand this one off to Sanders. He's going nowhere. That's actually a loss of 1. Giants use their first time out. Not sure who's on the tackle. It might have been a Dory Jackson, actually. That's Darnay Holmes on the tackle. So after him going nowhere, Morstead on to punt. Morstead boots the punt. Tariq Cohen looking to return. Tariq Cohen will get the return off. He's going nowhere, though. Down at the 25. So 1:37 remaining here for New York before the end of the quarter. Saquon checking in. Or Saquon checking back in, should say. Jones now looking. It's going to be a quick pass there to Barkley. He's going to pick up nothing. Just gets back to line of scrimmage. Keeping that a 1st and 10. Or making that 2nd and 10, actually. All that does is improve Barkley's reception total. As Jones looking over the top there to Robert Tonyan. It's caught deep. Tonyan going. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. They took a shot with the safety over the top. He tried to bat this one down, but Tonyan was able to hold on to it. He played the ball instead of the body and the ball, and that's what cost him. Tonyan having the hands to do it 75 yards down the field, making the grab into the end zone. Giants take the 21-0 lead with a minute 24 remaining in the half. They bring it out, making one miss, and he's down there at the 20, so good coverage there for the Giants. Person to know for Philly, Hurts. Shotgun with no one relatively close to him. Oh, Logan Ryan got beat deep. That's a grab. Miles Sanders. Touchdown right back. Logan Ryan was reading short when his coverage was long. Philly takes away the Giants' big play with the big play of their own. That was more so just miscommunication on the Giants' part. Obviously, Logan Ryan took short when he should have taken long. As on to kick is Morstead. He boots. Tariq Cohen is going to say screw it and bring it out. Tariq Cohen brings it out. Tariq Cohen should have just kneeled down at the 19. So 109 ball on the 19. Will the Giants try anything offensively? It looks like it. Daniel Jones going shotgun right now with Barkley to his left. Jones will look Barkley's way. It's caught Barkley. He's going to pick up first down and more. And is out of bounds there at the 29. So solid gain there for Barkley to get started. 1st and 10. Jones under pressure, and Jones is going down there. The 10 is. Looks like the Giants might let the clock run. After that one, they will. 2nd and 29. That was completely knocked up. Tonyan making a relatively good job down there at the 24. Philly will use a timeout instead of New York with 19 seconds. So Tonyan has his first grab. That does not go for a touchdown. Jones now on the play action. Look, he finds Otten, who picks up a first down. He's out of bounds at the 44. So Philly actually helping New York with that timeout. Cade Otten. Tight end's looking really good. Jones hands this one right up the middle. Good block there by Linderbaum. Barkley down there at the 49. Jones almost picked. Should have been picked. Incomplete. This will ramp a 3rd and 3. Daniel Jones lining up. As he's not going to take a shot, just tries a quick play out of the backfield of Barkley as he's tackled right away. This will bring us to halftime. Giants 21, Philly 7. Giants also do start with the ball in the second half. Giants have ran 37 offensive plays, Philly 23. Obviously, Giants much better. As we take you now around the league, Week 1, New Orleans, Washington getting started in Louisiana. Kenny Pickett, the new Saints QB, has them up 7-0. Kamara, solid game. Harris, solid game. Gibson, 7 for 24. Kaepernick, 2 for 4 for 15. So nothing really going offensively there for Washington. Take you to an NFC North matchup. Detroit, Minnesota. Minnesota absolutely cooking Matt Corral. And the Lions 21-0. Corral not looking so hot to start. Chris Olave having a great debut, 4 for 50. Now we'll take you to the last NFC East matchup, Dallas and the Colts, where Dallas, the defending Super Bowl champs, come out and defeat Blake Bortles' Colts 35-21. Amari Cooper, Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, all with big games. One thing I definitely want to focus on is throwing it deep, trying to get the ball downfield. I want to contain the QB scramble because, not that Hurts does it a lot, but when he gets out of there, he is dangerous. As Morstead will boot. Tariq Cohen will have a return on this. He brings it out. Cohen with return. He's down there at the 22, so 9:57 in the third. Giants now looking to extend their lead by 3 scores. Make this a 28-7 game on this drive. Jones hands this one off. Barkley up the gut. He's down there at the 26. 15 for 81. Versus Saquon. He's having a pretty solid day rushing to start this new season. 2nd and 6. Jones gives Barkley up the hole. Barkley trying to make one miss. He's not going to. But he's down there at the 37. That's a pickup of 9. As Osoma has a strained tricep, he will not return, which means Tay Crowder most likely going to be getting some reps at the tackle. Jones looking, trying to find Tony, incomplete, broken up. Obviously, they've shied away from Tony since the first drive, but I mean, what's working, don't fix. This will bring up a 2nd and 10. As Barkley will grab this one, he'll pick up 5, 17-97, a touchdown for Barkley. This will bring up a 3rd and 4. Barkley still in. And for Jones looks, he finds Shepard. Shepard will pick up the first down and more. He's out of bounds after pickup of 8. 17-21, 241, and 2 touchdowns there for Daniel Jones. There's now sends Tony in motion. It's a give, and Barkley's blown up. It's a fumble. Daniel Jones can't make the tackle. He's going all the way. Touchdown Philly. All of a sudden, it's a 21-14 game. A big turnover there by Barkley when he was just blown up off of the hit. Right into the arms of the Philly defender. As Philly now cuts this to a 1-score game, 21-14. 7:55 remaining in the 3rd quarter. This is booted. Tariq Cohen will fair catch it down there at the 25. I'm going to give Kyren Williams some reps here. We'll give Saquon this drive off after the fumble. Give Kyren Williams and Tariq Cohen some reps. So Kyren Williams obviously checks in Jones. Sends Tony in motion. They will run play action, or run a fake to him. Kyren Williams will pick up 2. That's his 2nd career carry there for 2 yards. Checking in now is Tariq Cohen. This is a give now to Cohen. Cohen will pick up 5. Obviously the shifty back, bring it up now 3rd and 3 for New York. Daniel Jones trying to run, he's not going to. The rookie gives up the sack. Daniel Jones tried, though, to sneak that one through, did not. This will bring up Matt Hawk's first punt as a New York Giant. Went to completely shifts. This one's booted. Holmes trying to lay a big hit. He cannot. Aaron Robinson will tackle him down there at the 28. So 21-14. All of a sudden, the momentum has shifted towards Philly's side. Hurts now looking on a pitch. That's Miles Sanders. Logan Ryan missing a tackle. Leonard Williams brings him down there at the 41. That should not be Leonard Williams' tackle, but it is. As Carl Joseph now is playing that sub linebacker spot in place of Osoma after the injury. McKinney misses a tackle. Sanders brought down the right. That's a big missed tackle. Miles Sanders, 7 carries, 7 yards. This Giants defense now looks deflated. I mean, the momentum's completely switched now in favor of Philly. 20 plays for Philly as Hurts now dropping back. Hurts is going to look over the middle. He finds Dallas Goedert. Tackle made there by Logan Ryan. 1st and 10. Hurts, I believe. Greenwell back there. This will be a Blake Martinez tackle. Don't know who made the catch. I don't think it was Ruggs. I know it was Ruggs who made the catch. Hurts now under pressure. Hurts is going to take off. He's going to slide down there at the 6. Somehow slips through Lawrence and Williams. This will bring up now 3rd and 2. Hurts dropping back on the slant. It's caught. Devonta Smith, end zone touchdown. Adoree Jackson on coverage. That was good coverage too. Smith does a great job holding it on. So like I said, this momentum switched. And now Philly has tied the game at 21 apiece. 1 point, the Giants are up 21-0. All of a sudden, it's 21-21. Morstead now with the kick. Tariq Cohen will fair catch it there at the 35. Let's check Saquon. Back in. Check our man Saquon back in. Jones gives Pirine on the block. This will open up a hole there for Barkley. Barkley breaking a few. He's down there at the 38. Pick up 13. Saquon 19 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown. Tackle made there by Nelson. This will be for 1st and 10. For New York. Jones on the run. Jones will look briefly. He finds Kadarius Toney for the first down grab. And more Kadarius Toney now 3rd catch there for 38 yards. Trying to get their playmaker the ball. This they will do again. Toney on the grab, picking up 3. Nevertheless, though, a gain of a few. That was a beautiful, quick design there. Toney 4 catches, 41 yards there to Kadarius. Jones now giving this one on the pull by Osemele. Barkley will pick up 3. This will bring up a 3rd and 4 now for New York. A big 3rd and 4 for New York, to say the least. Jones will overthrow. That's picked. No, Jones with a bad turnover. Overthrow Toney, and that's picked. As Philly will escape with no points again. Daniel Jones overthrew Kadarius Toney on the drag. As Dexter Lawrence with a big stop there on Miles Sanders. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. But I mean, that's just a breath taker away if you're the Giants and Giants fan. I mean, the driving are actually looking good for the first time in a few drives. And that happens as this is caught downfield. First down at the 32. What a grab there by Ruggs. Carl Joseph on that tackle there, brought down after pick up 4 at Dallas Goedert. Should pick up about 3.5. Hurts dropping back. Hurts under pressure. He looks. He will find Ruggs down there at the 10. Henry Ruggs now really working it against Bradbury. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Philly 21, Giants 21. I mean, Giants just completely looking like an awful team now. I mean, completely blowing. They're not really getting pressure on Hurts anymore, quite like they were. This will be caught. Garrett Wilson working against Blake Martinez. That is, I believe, Wilson's 3rd catch of the game. Might be a 2nd. Yeah, it's only a 2nd catch. He has 2 for 13. Williams now getting that pressure there on Hurts. Hurts taking off. He's going to slide there at the 3. Bring up a 3rd and 2. Tay Crowder checking in for the Giants. This will be a give. I'm trying to pressure. He's short. Down at the 1. 4th and 1. Tay Crowder with the beautiful tackle. As Philadelphia now looking to attempt a field goal. The kick is up and it is good. 24-21. Philly leads. Around 8:45 remaining. Actually, 8:23 remaining in the quarter. Morstead boots. Tariq Cohen will have a lot of room to return. Turns it at the 2. Cohen going. Oh! If he doesn't get tripped there, he's potentially gone. He had blockers ahead. Oh, what a play. What a special teams tackle. Otherwise, he would have been gone. Daniel Jones now gives Saquon Barkley Has a little bit of a hole. Barkley still going down there at the 32. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2 now for New York. Jones looking almost picked again. What is with Jones' accuracy now? He's missing guys left and right. 2nd and 2. Jones gives Barkley first down. There is a flag down. Might be holding. What is the flag? It is indeed a holding on the Giant. That's a key hold by Sterling Shepard, bringing up a 3rd and 8. Giants now forced to throw on the 3rd and 8. Jones lobbing it up. Picked off. Intended there for Tony. He was picked. Daniel Jones got absolutely demolished there on a block too. Zion Johnson on the tackle. That was Nelson there. Jones lobbed it up to Tony because he had him. Just underthrew him on the lob. Nelson with the pick, and all of a sudden Philly has a short field. This will be a Leonard Williams tackle there. Bring up 2nd and 9. Just trying. What a turnaround for Philly in the second half. I mean, there's nothing much you can say. There's a flag down there. This will be a key false start if it is a false start, and it is. So key false start there for Philly will bring up 24-21. 6:58 remaining in this ball game. 2nd and 14. Hurts dropping back. He's going to look short. That's Dallas Goedert. Tackle made there. Blake Martinez and Foskey down at the 19. 3rd and 7 now. For Philly. They take the snap. Hurts. All day to throw. Hurts is going to take off himself. Azeez Ojulari force Hurts to slide as Hurts does. This will bring up a 4th and 5. And this will make it a full touchdown game where the Giants have to score a touchdown. Basically the extra point is up and it is good. 27-21. Philadelphia extends its lead with around 6 minutes left. It's not looking good for the Giants, who have had 2 straight turnovers. Maybe like 3 or 4 straight turnovers. I don't know. Tariq Cohen a lot of room to return this one at the 2, and Cohen will bring this one out to 26. So good return there for Tariq Cohen. Obviously making his New York debut. 1st and 10 now for New York. Jones sending it deep. Shepard hasn't beat overthrow. Shepard had Nelson beat. Jones just overthrows him a tiny bit. This will bring up 2nd and 10 now. New York. Jones is going to keep this one himself. Jones picks up a 1st down and more. Out there at the 41. That's a 15-yard carry. That's a 15-yard carry there for Daniel Jones. Jones is going to just throw this one away. 19 for 28, 259, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks there for Daniel. So bring up 2nd and 10. Jones setting up the screen there now for Barkley. His blockers ahead, and Barkley only gets 6. Actually picks up 7. He was waiting to try to get that one last blocker ahead. That just allowed for them to come underneath and make that. Jones is going to throw. It's picked once again. Bad decision there by Daniel Jones. Quandre Diggs there. You did not see Diggs looking over the middle. Another turnover there by the Giants. 4 turnovers. As Daniel Jones is not playing good football. I mean, he's just started making bad decision after bad decision. Foskey getting pressure there. That's Garrett Wilson over the middle. Caught. Brought down McKinney and Bradbury. I mean, Daniel Jones just randomly started struggling there in the second half. Just made bad decision after bad decision. As Dexter Lawrence with the big tackle for loss there on Philly. This will bring up a 2nd and 11. Giants just need to get Philly out of field goal range. Hurts. Wide open. Devonta Smith beats Adoree Jackson. He's into the end zone. This is not looking good for the Giants. I mean, Daniel Jones started struggling there. Sanders now, 2-point conversion's not going to get it. 33-21, so there's still a shot for New York. It's a long shot, but there is still a shot. It's going to be interesting to see whether Daniel Jones stays in the game or if they're going to go with the rookies where no one has really seen. Trade Cohen will bring this one out to the 25. So they are sticking with Daniel Jones. Started off throwing great. Only 33 yards in the second half with 3 picks. Yes, you heard that right. 3 picks. Jones not looking sidelined. It's caught. Kenny Golladay down at 35. Giants running no huddle. I mean, basically have to. Jones also looking quick there. Kenny Golladay picking up 4. Jones now setting up a screen and complete intent there for Barkley. 3rd and 6. Looking over middle, it's caught. Tony making 1-man miss. He's down now there at the 48. A big first down grab there for Kadarius. Jones on the run. Well, look, he finds Robert Tonyan down there at the 44. Can the Giants get off one more play before the half? It's looking like they can. Jones is going to look, same play there. Robert Tonyan, he's out of bounds, doesn't really matter. 1:59 remaining for New York. Giants need to find a way to get the ball downfield. There's now 1st and 10. Jones running play action. Jones on the run. Oh, look. He finds Caden Smith. The number 3 tight end, Smith. Makes the grabs out there after pickup of 17. Jones now on the run. Misses. Sterling Shepard wide open. And by wide open Sterling Shepard, we mean wide open Sterling Shepard. Jones takes the snap. There you go, Barkley. Barkley pick with first down down there at the 14. Giants need to get this one in, though, soon. Jones is going to take this one off himself. And Jones is in for the rushing touchdown himself. Daniel Jones takes off himself. No one was really expecting that. It's Daniel Jones is in. Graham Gano's extra point is up. It's nailed through like always. 33-28. 10 carries, 76, or 10 plays, 76 yards. I'm at 53 off the clock. This one is grabbed there. Smith still going, brought down there by Johnson at the 43. So minute 22. Giants still do have all 3 timeouts. So ball on the 43. Looking to close it out. This is a keeper. Hurts down there at the 37. Giants will use their first timeout. What a keeper there by Jalen Hurts. A big surprise. It's not real. 2nd and 5. This will be a first down, Miles Sanders. Don't think the Giants are going to have the ability to win it now. Yeah, Philly's just going to need out. Well, I'll super sim it. Philly is going to have to knee it one more time. Don't think they have to take another snap, but I'm not sure if they will. Wow, they do. And they miss it. Doesn't matter, though. Time's expired. Giants will not have another shot at the ball. And, I mean, the biggest thing there was Daniel Jones' awful second half. I mean, did not play a good game whatsoever there in the second half. I mean, neither did the defense, but after the Saquon Barkley fumble, it went downhill. I mean, interception, fumble. It was extremely tough, although the one thing we can say, though, we did this game, which was an upgrade from last year, was get our playmakers involved. Obviously, Galladay in that, and we'll go out and do one more. We got one more game in me tonight for the franchise mode before turning it over for the night. We got one more game. Oh, it came off because I was not. So we didn't do quite enough to win. I do think we can beat Philly, and I really think we actually have a really, really solid team that can go out and win some games. Just gotta stick to the game plan. Quincy Roche can get upgraded. Don't know what he did last game, if he even did anything, and let's actually check if he did do anything. He did not do anything really last game. Kadarius Toney is ready for an upgrade. Just upgrade his deep threat. He's looking good. He's looking good. Week 2 now, we are in Indianapolis. Now, this D-line's going to be much better than Philly. Although we really were not getting pressure on Philly's D-line. Last game, the Giants. We will not start off with the ball, so Grant Gano set to boot this one away. To Indy. Obviously, Giants coming off of a tough loss. Isaiah Rodgers set to return. He's going to need this one. No return there for Isaiah. Who is the Colts QB? It's Blake Bortles. Bortles, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 174 last week, 16 for 16. See if we can take advantage of it being Blake Bortles. Obviously, it's not the best QB. Do they have an injury to their QB, or is Blake Bortles actually their starter? Just straight up. No, Carson Wentz is hurt with Gronkowski, and we do not have Xavier McKinney this game. This is a give Jonathan Taylor. Logan Ryan, beautiful tackle there. Taylor picking up 8. Taylor had 119 yards and a touchdown last week on 15 carries. So Osoma should be back at the sub linebacker spot, which will help this team. Obviously, right now, Carl Joseph's getting some reps. Taylor has a big hole to run. He's going to break this one off. That's a good tackle there. Dory Jackson, big hole opened up. Because Philly improves to 2-0 with the win over Detroit. Matt Corral not really doing much. That's a good tackle there, Logan Ryan on Jonathan Taylor. He picks up 2. Don't know why Carl Joseph getting... No, alright. Just because we're running a lot of 4-3 right now to start. This is a give. Hines, he's going absolutely nowhere. Leonard Williams wraps him up, brings him down 1 for negative. Third and 11. Bortles under pressure. He's going down. Azeez Ojulari with the sack. So the rookie had 7.5 last year. He gets his first this year. As Blake Bortles scrambled, looking to get something going. So outside of the rushing attack, nothing going there for the Colts. Azeez, obviously, with that key sack. His first of the new season. It goes off Tariq Cohen's body, picked up Colts. Awful start for New York. Turnovers was a trend last week. It's a trend this week already on not even their first offense play on the punt. Mark Coley will get his second sack of the year on that sack there of Blake Bortles. This will bring up a 2nd and 20 for the Colts. This will be a quick throw. Michael Pittman makes the grab, picking up about 9. Dory Jackson is not the best in man-to-man coverage, it seems. I would say he's a lot better in zone. Let's bring up a second. Or 3rd and 11. This will be a draw play. Jonathan Taylor gets the blocking by Michael Pittman up ahead. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Colts. I mean, this Colts O-line is amazing. I mean, our D-line's not bad here in New York, at least our interior. It just got bullied there, and Michael Pittman is one of the best downfield blocking wide receivers in my opinion. So, big touchdown there by the Colts, 7-0. I mean, shouldn't have been though, as Cohen's back there after muffing the punt. He's going to bring this one out. Can he make up for it with a good return? He can down there at the 29. So Daniel Jones, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks last week, as well as a rushing touchdown from him. Looking to have a bounce back game. Jones looking almost picked. Should have been picked. As Zion Johnson is shaking up this rookie starting guard, as this will bring in Ben Bredesen, I do believe. As Barkley's going absolutely nowhere down the line of scrimmage. Johnson has just a strain in his pectoral, so he is back in after one play. Just need to get briefly looked at. Jones now under pressure. Jones is going to lob this one away. Incomplete, and the Giants will go 3 and out. It just looks like this team is not. After the first half of last week, it just doesn't look like this team is the same team. That's what they came out with. As Holmes will make the tackle there at the 21. And Isaiah Rodgers, a good punt there by Hack. First and 10 now. For the Colts, this is a give. Jonathan Taylor, another hole opening up, picking up 6. Actually picking up 5 is Hines, not Taylor. Hines also had the rushing touchdown before, not Taylor. Just right up 2nd and 4. Blake Bortles now working the pitch. That's a good tackle there. Blake Martinez on Jonathan Taylor. That time, this is right up 3rd and 2. Bryant's now stacking the front there with Butler Jr. checking in. Blake Martinez there with a big tackle, forcing a punt. Jonathan Taylor 5 for 31. Blake Martinez with a beautiful read getting into that level, and that's something that they missed last year with this torn ACL. This will be at 4th and 3. Sanchez dropping back. Boots this one. Tree Cohen will get maybe a yard. If that. Thought he fair catched it. Did not get off. This ran 1st and 10. 27. Can New York get something going? Daniel Jones gives Barkley nowhere, picks up 1, 2 carries, 1 yard, Saquon. He had 126 last week on 22 touches, including a fumble though. This will be up 2nd and 9. Jones now looking to set up play action. Jones across the middle. It's caught. Shepard should have been picked. But Shepard making a pretty good grab across the middle, picking up 14 there. Jones looking caught. Tony out of bounds there at the 47. Setting up a 1st and 10. New York looking to set up a screen. It's caught. Shepard picking up 4. 3 for 5, 28 yards. Now is Jones looking to get some sort of offense going. And right now it looks like the passing game is going to go a tiny bit. Jones now snaps to get the pull there from Assembly, but not a good pull. There is a flag down. Don't know what it's going to be for. It's going to be holding on the Giants, of course. That flag is Zion Johnson, the rookie. This will back us up now. 2nd and 16. Galladay beats his man there. And Galladay will pick up a lot of the yards back, right up a 3rd and 7. That was one thing I thought the Giants did good last week against Philly, was getting their playmakers involved. Is Daniel Jones going to lob this one up? Oh, it's batted down. A beautiful bat down. This will bring up Will they attempt a Graham Gano 60-yarder? Don't know if Gano has the leg for it. The 60-yarder is up, and Gano knocks it through. So 7-3 after the 60-yard field goal by Graham Gano. Banging this one through. 1:15 remaining there in the first quarter. Gano set to kick. This one's deep, and it is not returnable for, actually it is returnable for Rodgers, but he's going to knee it instead. Taylor in, 2 tight end set now here for the Colts. Taylor will make 2 miss, brought down there at the 31, pickup of 4. Bortles shotgun with Taylor to his left. 3-man front. For New York, this is a give. Taylor, he will make Martinez miss, brought down by Leonard Williams, and also Martinez still had him hooked. Colts now 3rd and 2. 2 tight end set. Bortles looking to throw. He does complete to his man. He's turning it upfield. That's Evan Engram, the former Giant, makes Logan Ryan miss. And Evan Engram's into his touchdown, saying, "Screw you, New York." Evan Engram turns it upfield for the massive touchdown. And the Colts are set to take a 14-3 lead, and that is exactly what they do. I mean, after last week's performance, I don't think the Giants are missing Robert Tunney, but Evan Engram was looking forward to this revenge game. And I mean, to start it off with a touchdown like that is great. Tariq Cohen will get a return on it. About the 1, and Cohen's going to bring this one out to the 23. Sounds like they're starting the second quarter. Giants down 14-3. After Evan Engram's monster touchdown, Jones rolling out, play action. Jones having all day to throw. He's going to throw on the run and completely miss his target. Kenny Golladay. Jones is just not looking sharp to start the year. 2nd and 10. Jones now gives this to Barkley. Huge hole. Barkley turning this one up. Making 1 miss. Barkley still going. Brought down there at the 45. 3 carries, 23 yards. For Saquon Barkley there, as he just completely got a hold of that one. Barkley hurdling, gets hit as he hit mid-hurdle. He's down there after pickup of 4. Barkley fighting down there at the 49, not getting any yards. This will bring up a 3rd and 6. On the 3rd and 6, Jones overthrows Kadarius Toney. Andrew Thomas hurt as Daniel Jones' throwing is just off today. And really just this year is really not looking too hot. On the 4th and 6, Jones on the run. Incomplete intended for Shepard. Taylor with the whole tackle made there by Dexter Lawrence. Logan Ryan in the initial hit. Taylor picking up 6. And this Colts D-line, our O-line, does an amazing job at working the running backs open. Like, Taylor has a hole every single play, it seems. Once again, another whole first down, Jonathan Taylor. Pick up a 5. Actually, is inches shy of the marker. Inches. Bortles. Fullback in the game. Taylor in. Taylor will pick up a first down as expected. Tackle made there by Lee. 1st and 10. Ryan and Lee on the tackle, pick up 4. I mean, the way that this Colts O-line is opening up holes, I don't even blame them for not even looking to throw. 2nd and 6. Bortles handing this one off to Taylor, and Taylor will pick up a first down, picking up 7. Bulldozing Logan Ryan, he gets 7. Bortles back to throw. Bortles under pressure. He's going to look. He finds his man there for a pickup of 7. Blake Bortles 3 for 3. 83 yards and touchdown. That was Jacoby Myers, obviously coming over in free agency from New England. Evan Engram in at tight end. And take the snap. Looks, finds Jacoby Myers first down there at the 4. Tackling right there by Asamoah. And I hear Logan Ryan there on the tackle, as well as Asamoah. 2nd and goal for Indianapolis. Taylor's in after a touchdown. I mean, they're just opening up holes. This defense is just not looking good. I mean, the offense isn't looking good either. Right now, the Giants are looking like a mess. And I am going to be making a QB change because Daniel Jones really looks off so far this year and so far this game. See what we have in a drive with Spencer Rattler and see what he can do. 21-3. Colts obviously lead. 4 minutes remaining in the second. It's time for a QB change just to see if we can open anything up. Cohen on the return. He's going to bring this out to the 22, so a good kick by Indianapolis. Tony slot. Spencer Rattler repping number 7. It's a give to the outside. Kadarius Toney gets to the edge. Tony trying to make people miss. He's down there at the 30. Pick up about 7.5 to 8. 2nd and 3. Rattler now play action. Rattler's going to take off himself. He's going to slide there at the 39, so pick up about 9.5 to 10. Good read there by Spencer Rattler to keep this one himself. Obviously, the Oklahoma QB kind of lost the job to Caleb Williams. This is a give. Barkley's going really nowhere. Actually picks up 4. Actually picks up 5, which is much more than expected. 2nd and 6. Rattler now under pressure, and Rattler will make the smart decision throwing this one away. Running for his life there was Rattler. Rattler now on the out route. What a catch, Tony. No, Tony doesn't hang on to it. That was still a beautiful throw there. And they tried the fake, no good. Tried to get the throw there with P. Ryan. Probably should have just punted it, but I mean, when you're down 21-3, it doesn't really matter at this point. Trying to get something going. Blake Bortles single back. They look on the pitch. Taylor's going to have a lot of room to run. And Taylor will be tackled there by Blake Martinez at the 22. 15-92 and a touchdown for Jonathan Taylor. I mean, the way that the Colts are running, they don't even need to pass. And Blake Bortles is also perfect passing, too. I mean, it's crazy how awful the Giants are playing right now. They don't even look like they belong out on the field. Bortles looking short. It's caught. Engram. Martinez tackles him at the 11. I mean, Blake Bortles doesn't even look at his throws. I don't even know what's going on right now with New York. Bortles looking sideline. Caught. Engram out of bounds at the 6. Pick up a 5. They're just going to keep throwing. Let's bring pressure on him. See if we can mess with him a little bit. The pressure forces Bortles to throw an accurate intent there for Taylor. Bring up 3rd and 5. Let's bring more pressure, eh? Giants bring more pressure. It's dropped. Evan Engram broken up there by J.R. Reed. Reed getting his hand in there, forcing this one away. This will bring up 4th and 5 now for the Colts. It looks like they're going to be taking the field goal. It is good. 24-3. Colts lead. around a minute and 20 left. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out, whether that is Spencer Rattler or Daniel Jones. Need there by Kyron Williams after it goes off Trico. In a minute 20. Staying out there now is Spencer Rattler at QB. Rattler now on the run. Rattler's going to lob incomplete. Should have been picked probably. I mean, Giants are just trying to get anything going offensively. They've had little to no offense this game. Rattler looking sideline incomplete is not looking good whatsoever. Third and 10. Rattler will give Barkley big hole. Barkley turning up field. He's out of bounds at the 44. 7 carries, 50 yards now there for Saquon. Spencer Rattler right now is looking worse than Daniel Jones, so Daniel Jones going back into the game. Daniel Jones obviously checking back in for New York. Jones is going to throw this one incomplete, intent there for Barkley, just getting out of a sack. 2nd and 10 now. Jones now lobbing this one to Barkley short. He's out, or down at the 48. I shouldn't say out, he's down at the 48. Jones now is going to take off himself. He's out of bounds there with 29 seconds left, out at the 45. 7-yard carry there for Jones. Galladay, Tony Funchess are the wideouts in there. And Jones off the edge. Goes down. That is Andrew Thomas for last sack. Giants will use their first time out of the half. Obviously they want to try to work into field goal range. So they just get a field goal for the end of the half. It's a screenplay there to Barkley, and Barkley's out of bounds at the 47, picking up a few. 3rd and 12 for New York. A pickup of 7 there. Barkley. Jones looking sideline. It's caught. Galladay, he can't get out of bounds. I think he's 1 yard shy. Giants will use a timeout. This will bring up a 53-yarder for Graham Gano with 14 seconds left. Gano on the kick. His 53-yarder is up. It's accurate. It is good. 24-6. With 10 seconds. Now set the kick. They will keep it short. This tight end Charles Harris blows him up at the 32. 8 seconds left. Blake Bortles with Jonathan Taylor there. It's a give there. Taylor a lot of yardage. Down there at the 48 with 2 seconds left. So Blake Bortles actually have a pretty good shot and throwing the Hail Mary if they even decide to. It doesn't even look like they're deciding to. No, they're going to give there with Taylor. Tackle made right away by Martinez. They don't want to take a shot. Shot with Bortles, they don't have to. And that will take us into halftime. Colts up 24-6. Giants look like they left their talent back at the Meadowlands. Just like they left their talent in the first half of the Meadowlands last year. Our last game. Taking a look now around the league. Obviously, we already know Philly won today. Washington, Tennessee. In Tennessee, Washington is up 20-7 over the Titans. Derrick Henry kind of being held in check right now. As well as Julio. Nothing really going for them. Kaepernick has 2 passing touchdowns. Taking a look now at MetLife. Jets, Cincinnati, where the Jets are up 19-0. Zach Wilson playing a hell of a game. Cortland Sutton as well, 7 for 96 and a touchdown. Joe Burrow struggling with 2 picks against that Jet secondaries. Philly and Detroit already played. Philly obviously won 24-17. Jared Goff got the start over Matt Corral. Just will bring up a Giants football. So Giants I'll have a chance to turn this game around. Obviously down by a lot, but still a lot of time left. Cohen returning it about the 4 to Cohen will take it to the 22, so not really a good return. He didn't really have the blocking though bad. One thing that started working last drive, Giants might want to look into getting back to, is the running game. That's exactly what they do. Barkley picks up 8 with a little bit of a hole. 8 for 58. Force the quads. 2nd and 2. Jones hands this off. Barkley with the hole. Barkley trying to make one miss. He's down there at the 39. Pick up a 9. 9 carries, 60, 70 yards. There, where Jones Jesse Bates there on the tackle. Jones now looking out of backfield, caught. Barkley almost picked. It's kind of inaccurate. Barkley having to stride for it. There's more so a good catch by Barkley than a throw there by Jones. That's a good throw by Jones on the stride there to Tony, picking up 4. Putting up a third and short. Daniel Jones now 3rd and 1, play action. Jones on the run is going to look. He finds a wide open Sterling Shepard. He gets a block up ahead. And Shep's down at the 24. That's a big play there by Sterling Shepard. A big 3rd down pickup there for New York, bringing back up the Giants offense. Third catch of the game there for Shepard. He does that 45 yards just to give Barkley, picking up 7. About, maybe 6. He picked up 6, not 7. Jones under pressure. Jones is going to stride forward. He's going to pick up a 1st down, pick up a 5. Good play there by Jones, somehow escaping the run. Jones on the run. He finds Robert Tonyan making one miss. Down there at the 5. Bringing up a 2nd and 2. Jones looking, end zone, caught, rookie, Cade Otton, touchdown Giants. Cade Otton has been a big part of this Giants offense already, and that just makes it better. And they try for the 2-point conversion, flip, no good, 24-12. So a 12-point game. Probably wasn't ideal to do that, but it makes no difference between a 13 or a 12, really. So, or 11 or 12, so it's alright. 24-12. Isaiah Rodgers needs it. Danson, this is a big defensive drive for New York if they could get a stop, mainly just stopping the running game of the Colts because they are rarely passing it today. That would be good, as they will. That's a big tackle there. Dexter Lawrence getting off of his block. I mean, we have a tight end matching up against him. We should win that all day. 2nd and 11 after that big stop by Dexter Lawrence. Bosky getting pressure. He gets the hit. Oh, Dory Jackson misses a tackle. That is a big play there. Let's go 7 for 9, 135 and a touchdown for Blake Bortles. I mean, Giants are now making Blake Bortles look like a star, and he's really not. This is a give Jonathan Taylor. He stopped there for a loss of 1, about a gain. I got back to the line. That's about it. Carl Joseph on the tackle there. Trying to put 3rd and 6. Big tackle there by Joseph. And Foskey forces Bortles to throw it away as he got pressure there at the end. 4th and 6. Giants force a punt. That's a much needed punt. Rigoberto Sanchez gets that off the wrong side of his foot and it's out at the 21. So not a good punt. Wanted to down it inside the 10. Looked like he just hit it off the wrong side of his foot. Jones will give this one to Barkley. They're going to stack the box. Barkley picks up 2, 11 for 75. But Barkley's honestly good day running right now for Barkley. Jones setting up the screen there to Barkley. He's going to pick up a 1 on the screen, and that's about it. 3rd and 7. Quickly running it. Looks intended. Galladay. Barkley incomplete. On to punt now is Matt Hack. Hack boots. Darning Holmes with a big hit there on Rodgers down at the 23. Good punt there by Hack. Jonathan Taylor started off carrying amazing. Now, so far, he's only 3 for 3. I mean, that's probably bound to change. Bortles is going to take this one off himself. He's going to pick up 3.5. Setting up a 2nd and 7. Osoma got some pretty good pressure on him as he was running, forced him to slide. Reed with a beautiful tackle there on Taylor, sticking with him. J.R. Reed. Depth safety filling in for Xavier McKinney has actually done a pretty solid job at filling in, if I do say so myself today, as this will be dropped. Evan Engram with his 2nd or 3rd drop of the game. That's a key drop by Engram, giving the Giants back the ball. Tariq Cohen looking to return it. He will in fact be able to. Tariq Cohen will just pick up a few and then go out of bounds at the 37 there. Wasn't really going to force anything. Jones checking in. They're going to do a quick hour out there. Kenny Galladay makes the grab. Pick up a 6, bring up a 2nd and 4. Beautiful play design there by the Giants to get the ball quickly out of Daniel Jones' hand. Jones now looking. It's caught. Shepard, beautiful job there by Jones playing it to Shepard's side of the sideline, making the grab. That's Shepard's 4th catch for 75 yards. He's working against Jesse Bates there. Assembly gets the ball. Barkley with the patience. Barkley makes one miss, and Barkley's down now there at the 13. Giants running no huddle in hopes of getting a touchdown before the end of the quarter here. Jones now looking, knocked down by Leonard, intended there for Pirine. Not really surprised. That's not really a good matchup. 2nd and 10 for New York. Jones snap. Jones going to take this one off himself. He's out of bounds there at the 1. What a keeper there by Daniel Jones. This will bring us to the end of the 3rd. 24-12. Giants about to extend their total though. Barkley now makes one. Barkley now on the pitch. Makes one miss, and Barkley's into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point by Graham Gano is up, and it is good. 24-19. It is a 24-19 lead. The Giants have a chance to tie it with the touchdown, and then the extra point would give them a 25-24 lead. Isaiah Rodgers needs it with 9:56 to go. Ball on the 25. Giants' momentum now has flipped as they've had a really good second half. Blake Martinez now getting pressure there on Blake Bortles, and Bortles is going to be forced to throw this one away. No one was open. He was under pressure. Nowhere really to go. 2nd and 10. As they look to set up a screen, they do get the screen there to Taylor. He's only going to pick up 4 though on the screen. Good tackle made there by the ensuing defense. 3rd and 6 to the Colts. This will be a quick look. Engram drops once again on the curl. Evan Engram has struggled to catch a pass today against his former team, while Robert Tonyan, don't actually know if he's gotten many looks, but probably won't drop it if he did, as Cohen will call for a fair catch out at the 26. 9 minutes and 11 seconds remaining for New York. As Jones will look there, it's caught. Tonyan under pressure, pick up a 3. Actually, pick up about 4. Don't know if that was his first look, but Tonyan made the grab. That's what matters compared to Evan Engram. Jones hands this one off, and Barkley's getting a pick up a 3. Tonyan with his 8th catch of the season. And bro, Jones with a bad decision to throw, as the Giants are going to be forced to punt. I mean, try to get that one quickly off to Tonyan. If he waits a second, he might have him open. Hack's going to boot. And I'm still on the pursuit. Actually, no one really on the pursuit. Rodgers bouncing off a 2. He's tackled there at the 26. So a good punt there by Hack to get Rodgers back deep. This will be now 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. 8:01 remaining. This is a give. Taylor's going to break. Oh, no, he falls. What a tackle there by Foskey. That's a touchdown-saving tackle. 2nd and 3. Off there to Taylor Reed with a big hit. Not Taylor holding on to the football, though. 1st and 10. Bortles checking in. Bortles shotgun. Good tackle there by Asamoah. Loss of 1. Getting off of his block and making the tackle there on Taylor. Good read of a tackle, too. Nyheim Hines is gonna pick up a 1st down. What a play there to Hines. I did not see the screen coming, neither did the Giants. 1st and 10. Here for the Colts, that's a good tackle off the edge. James Bradbury bringing him down, pickup of about 2. This is right now is 2nd and 8. Colts dropping back. Bortles under pressure, having to get rid of it. He does, incomplete. 9 for 16, 115, a touchdown there for Blake Bortles. You know Bortles is waiting to make a mistake. Third and 8. Bortles dropping. Bortles looking. Bortles finding him wide open. Nyheim Hines. Ryan misses a tackle. Reed can't bring him down. Touchdown Hines. Ryan over pursued, which might have been my fault. But either way, that's a Colts touchdown. That's a killer for New York. (31-19) lead for the Colts. 5:17 remaining. Giants need a quick touchdown here. This is a good kick. Cohen's going to bring it out, much like he always does, and Cohen's going to be down at the 19. Was hoping he could have brought this one all the way. 5:17 to go. Jones now is going to look. Sideline finds Tony and pick up a 3. Better than nothing. Not that big of a pickup, but it's better than nothing. Jones now looking down. He finds Tony, and Tony's out of bounds there at the 36. It's a big pickup there for Tony. Jones now sending Kadarius Toney in motion. Jones also rolling out. Jones looking on the run. He's going to find the speedster. Kadarius Toney. And Tony's out of bounds there at the 39. What a pickup for Kadarius Toney. That's only his 2nd catch there for 36 yards. But a big play there for Kadarius. Jones now with nowhere to go. He's going to lob this one. Tonyan can't come down with it. I mean, this is an awful decision of Jones to even think about making that throw. Jones now looking to set up screen there to Galladay. Don't know why that screen was to Galladay. Should have been to someone like Toney, but nevertheless, that was the play design. He's Galladay makes that catch, 4th grab of the game for 31 yards there. Barkley can't bring that one down. I think logically a field goal here is what it needs to be. No. Can't. Jones gonna throw incomplete there. That is most likely the game, so let's just sim all offensive drives. That will indeed be the game. 31-19 Giants. Daniel Jones is not looking good at all to start the year. 20 for 33, 195. He did have a touchdown at least, just that drive. Saquon didn't really do too much, only 14 for 94 and a touchdown. Nothing else really. Tony was 5 for 33, Barkley 4 for 17. No one really leading or making an impact there on the board. We got twice to Blake Bortles, Ezekiel Laurie, and Markel Lee. No picks though, which is what we really needed. And just really nothing going on. I think that the Colts game with Blake Bortles was a winnable game. That's a game that is going to come back to haunt us. The fact that we lost that is I have to load back into franchise. The fact that we lost that is a killer. Especially starting off 0-2 in a division where the leader right now is 2-0. And our schedule is not the easiest. The NFL's Daniel Jones is ready for an upgrade, so hopefully this can help him. He does bounce up to a 74 overall, so hopefully helps him. I mean, his stats is not bad whatsoever. It's just a struggle sometimes. Darnay Holmes ready to be upgraded. I'm going to upgrade his slot just to keep him where he does feel comfortable. As before we play week 3 in the next episode, I do want to briefly go over, obviously, the mock draft since that just popped up, but also some of the stats of Dan Jones. Obviously, 517, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Saquon, 36, 220, and 2 touchdowns. Dan Jones also has a rushing touchdown. Dunyan, 10 for 144 and 2. Kenny Galladay, 10 for 93. Shepard, 6 for 88. Nothing really going anywhere for wide receivers, but K-Dine, 3 for 42 and a touchdown. Tight ends getting some good looks here early. 2 sacks for Marco Lee, 1 for Lawrence, 1 for Williams, 1 for Aziz. No interceptions yet this year. Going out 2 for 2, 5 for 5. So I really like to see. I wonder what's going on really around the league through 2 weeks of passing. Matt Ryan leads the leagues in yards, most attempts, or most completions. Wilson, most attempts, also Wilson. Mahomes and Hurts leads with 6 touchdowns. The most picks right now is Burrow, Lawrence, Watson with 4, and then a few people with 3 actually just lands there. Rushing wise, McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor. Barkley is 5th. Most rushing touchdowns is Pollard, Robinson, and Sermon, each with 4. He's going to 7 broken tackles, actually not that bad. Most catches is Cooper, most yards is Gallup, touchdowns Woods and Darius Lee with 3. Of course, Darius Lee is up there right now. Most sacks on the year right now is 4.5 for Carl Lawson. Of course, Marco Lee is not up there, so we'll just keep on stats. Byron Jones right now with 3 sacks, or with 3 picks. J.C. Jackson with 2. 2.59, 5.3 is a ball hawk. Anyways, that'll be it for now. Actually, wait, we have mock draft. And then that'll be it for that. Actually, we also have negotiation too. Right now, Tully is projected to go 4th. I have no idea right now how we're only picking 10. But we only have the first round pick, so nothing too spectacular there. Do have a few players ready to upgrade. This will actually help out a lot, hopefully. Free safety Logan Ryan. Just upload his zone. See if we can grow him that way. He's not having the best start to his NFL career, but there's any of these offensive linemen, which sucks because of the morale, but if they're playing down, but is Carter Coughlin can get field general. Good special teamer there, and Tyler Linderbaum, probably been our best offensive lineman, will continue to be our best offensive lineman, and yeah. What's some of the contracts we have? Saquon, Bradbury, Dexter Lawrence, Chris Harris. So we have a lot of contracts actually available, even Daniel Jones too, dang. Yeah, so we got a lot of contracts. That's interesting. I think one of the most interesting ones here is Barkley. Right now he's staying healthy. I don't see a reason why not to bring him back. I think a 7-year deal, just keep him around. He doesn't want to just accept that, alright. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.